Today I grew up. Question. George McCormick asks, may I have please? May I have please? No, you cannot have my toys. If you took my toys, I'd have no toys. How can I make videos without toys? No, you cannot. Buzz Collector 9 asks, do you have any pets? So having a pet pig count? Because that's all I got for pets. York Stardo X Denim 40 asks, can you give names to the 3 aliens? We got Billy over here, we got Bobby, and Timmy. Ooh. Band Plays, you ask a lot of questions. Do you play video games? I actually love to play NES Classic Editions, and recently I got a PS4, so give me some PS4 recommendations because I'm going to be playing that next. Elf on the Shelf Buddy asks, do you have Toy Story Ultimate Medicom Woody doll I can have please, smiley face? No, I do not have Medicom Woody because he is way too pale in the face and he looks a little scared. I just don't like his face. And also in the back of his face, because you can swap out the faces, he has seam lines. What are those? Those are so gross. I hate those. And my bias lies in my custom Woody doll, and it doesn't have seam lines, and I just really love this. Better than Medicom Woody. So no, you cannot have my toys because they cost too much money and it's very expensive. I cannot just buy people Medicom Woodies. Ben Plays asks, what are some good tips for YouTube? Good question. Well, here's some advice. First, be authentic and passionate about something you love. Share that love with everybody. Also, never fall in love with your content more than your audience. Be mindful of your audience. Give the people what they want to see. That helps. Also, have fun with it. If you're not having fun, don't do YouTube. Penelope Hopper asks, also known as Two Twins and More, will you get any other 3D printed replicas? Well, that's a great question. And the answer is, probably yes. I will work on Mrs. Potato Head next year for another 3D custom mod. Toy Story and Beyond asks, have you ever played The Lion King on the Sega Genesis or SNES? Is it SNES or SNES? Anyways, yeah, every time I played on the SNES, it was very, very hard. Lion King is the hardest game to play on Sega Genesis or SNES. I'm telling you, go play it. You're gonna lose. It's a very, very hard game. Bully McGuire asks, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? P.S. Mine is Revenge of the Sith. My favorite Star Wars movie is The Empire Strikes Back. It's just a really great classic film. For the new series, I really enjoyed The Last Jedi. That was a great movie. Bam Plays asks, what do you like more, Woody or Buzz? I like them both. Woody is my favorite character in Toy Story, but my actual favorite toy is Buzz Lightyear, the coolest toy ever made. VT Cars 31 asks, how you become a YouTuber? Well, you need to have a name for your YouTube channel, then you gotta grow it, then have a plan, then write ideas, and then have goals that you want to reach for benchmark. It's important to have a logo and have some kind of branding to identify yourself. Also, you need a good computer, some good editing software, a good microphone, some soft lights. Also, you can't be lazy, have a good work ethic, because you have to do a lot of work, like go in the videos, do descriptions, work on hashtags, work on tags, work on monetization, work on playlists, work on building your channel with thumbnails. It was just endless work. Nick's Fury 911-YT asks, do you like Toy Story 4? Because a lot of people didn't like it. You're right, Toy Story 4 sucks. Just kidding. I think Toy Story 4 is okay. It's not my favorite. I like Toy Story 2 first, then Toy Story 1, then Toy Story 3. Toy Story 4 is okay. I just don't like that they took Woody's voice box and then he left his friends. But it's still a great movie, and I still had fun. Andre Little asked, do you ever plan on making Sid's toys? Nah, they're too ugly. I'm sorry, but I don't want them in my collection. They're so ugly. Bam Plays asks, when you get the right amount of subs, will you get the Silver Play button? Well, yes, and only to get the Silver Play button, I need to get 100,000 subscribers. So that is the goal. I'm at 50%. Almost there. So get me to 100,000 subs. That'd be great. Jason Hart asks, what do you recommend on a movie accurate Mr. Potato Head parts? First, I recommend Blind Squirrel Prop Eyes. He makes these, and I bought them on Etsy. I don't know if he still sells them, but they're the perfect eyeballs. Also, I recommend a suction hat from 1987. These eyebrows were custom made from somebody I found on Instagram, and the ears are Toy Story Collection, and the nose is actually Toy Story Collection, and modded, of course. The mustache from Play School Toy Story 4, the lips are from Toy Story 4 Play School, the arms are bendy arms from 1987, and the shoes are taken from a Toy Story Collection Potato Head, but modded and separated, and also there's a custom 3D printed body. But if you want to know more about this, there is a link on the description of this video for movie accurate props, and I talk more about what I did here for custom Mr. Potato Head. Lucky Shark Buddy asks, what did you do before you started YouTube? Great question. Well, for the past 9 years, I've been working in mental health as a therapist. And my second career, I work as a pop punk musician. I sing and play guitar. And of course, YouTube is my third career. These days, I'm just doing YouTube and music full time and taking a break on therapy. I'm a Clap Boy asks, how much is your Toy Story collection worth? My Toy Story collection is actually worth $10,000. I got a calculator, including all the mods and regular toys. Everything's valued at about $10,000. It's crazy, huh? The Planet of Holiday Season asks, will you do a Today I Grew Up fan show Season 3? Well, yes, partner. There's gonna be a fan show Season 3 in the spring of 2021. See you then. Band Plays asks, how did you come up with your name? Today I Grew Up was the first song I ever wrote in my band, Heart Like War. So if you look it up on YouTube, you can see my first song I ever wrote called Today I Grew Up, and that inspired my channel name that I have now. Pablo Moran asks, if you were to work for Pixar, what job would you do if you had that skill? You know, if I worked for Pixar, what I would do is I'd come up with the ideas for the movies. I have so many creative ideas that I would just come up with ideas all day. I would say things like, hey, why don't we make a movie about Wheezy and the origin story of Wheezy? Great movie. York Stardo X Denim 40 asks, what new catchphrases would you give Buzz and Woody? Space Rangers don't shower. Their eyeballs could get sucked from their sockets. My pants are itchier than sandpaper bed sheets. York Stardo X Denim 40? What kind of username is that? Who is your favorite plushie from Toy Story, like Ducky Bunny, Lotso, Buttercup, Peas in a Pod, etc.? My favorite plushie of all time is Buttercup, just because I like Buttercup's personality and definitely a true plush. Very rare and expensive now, but I really love Toy Story collection Buttercup. My favorite plush in the collection. Aw gee, that's great. Millie Santos asks, what was your very first Toy Story toy? And are you planning on buying a Slappy doll to turn into Benson? This was my first ever Toy Story toy, a 2009 Cloud Pattern Woody with real denim jeans. Awesome to have this toy survive since 2009 and still be in great shape. I just found out that Walmart sells this 5'7" tall Benson cardboard cutout. I might buy this instead. Stoey Cayman 95 asks, who's your personal favorite YouTuber and what inspired you to do your own videos? My first main inspiration was JP and Beyond. I love that they posted a lot of Toy Story content, and even though that's not their focus anymore and they rather do original videos, I still support them and I think they're amazing YouTubers. I'm now taking over the Toy Story reins and giving you guys as much Toy Story as possible. And now LA Beast, he really inspires me to make videos because he does the craziest things. Sometimes he does dangerous food challenges or things that are very dangerous, but he has guts and he's not afraid to just post what he wants to do. And this guy definitely inspires me every day. Obsessive Fanboy asks, if you could write the story for Toy Story 5, what would you make it about? If I had the power to write Toy Story 5, I would kind of have Andy come back and kind of be looking for the toys. That'd be pretty cool, like if Woody and Bo Peep accidentally get found by Andy, pretty awesome. Or another idea would just be Woody and Buzz go to space, and actually Woody becomes a space ranger. That'd be pretty funny. Sibling Story Productions asks, what is your favorite Toy Story movie, and what is your favorite Toy Story short? My favorite Toy Story movie is Toy Story 2. I just really love when Woody meets the Roundup gang for the first time. We're introduced to Stinky Pete, Bullseye, and Jessie, and they have some really great songs as well. And it's just, everything that happens in Toy Story 2 is just really exciting. From all the airport scenes to Big Al, it's just really fun and funny. My favorite Toy Story movie of all time. And also my favorite Toy Story short, because I love Christmas time, and this is kind of like a twist on a Christmas short, I really love Angel Kitty. Angel Kitty is hilariously funny. I couldn't stand it. And I really love the new characters like Reptilius Maximus. So that was really fun with Trixie and getting into it. So this is my favorite Toy Story short of all time. If I had to pick one, it would be That Time Forgot. Final question for today comes from Jake Miketa. Will there be a Toy Story 5? Well, partner, to be honest with you, I really think there is going to be a Toy Story 5. You know, Toy Story 3 made $1 billion worldwide at the box office. Toy Story 4 made $1 billion worldwide at the box office. I think Toy Story 5 would make $1 billion too. So I don't know. I think Toy Story 5 is going to happen. It just might take 8 or 9 years again. Who knows? We'll see. So far we have a Lightyear movie coming out. Even though it's not Toy Story, it's still related, sorta. Anyways, that's all the time we have today, partners. Thank you for all your questions. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Hit that alert, and I'll see you guys on the next video review. Bye!